Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is my third try for this video, and if it doesn't work, I'm honestly gonna crash out. But this is DiskTrim. This is an app me and ChatGPT made. Yes, ChatGPT, the AI, helped me make. I couldn't figure out the coding, so I asked ChatGPT to do the coding. The idea is mine, okay? I made the idea, and ChatGPT doesn't own the permissions because it can't as an AI. You know, it can't own anything. So it's licensed under the GNU General Public License. ChatGPT told me to do this. Check the license file. Okay, I enforced the license though. Every update is a bug fix or a new idea. Okay, you guys can come here to DiskTrim, and you can go ahead and put issues out or discussions, and you can tell me what you want changed. This is version 1.1, the latest stable release. This is the release I have out now, and it was released just 2 days ago at 4 p.m. Originally, it was just CMD, okay? It was just command. It was just command prompt, and that was it. It was just a batch file you ran as an admin, and that was kind of sus, I think, in my opinion. So recently we updated it, and every release includes a hash.txt to verify it has not been modified. That's right. Visuals are not improved yet, but in version 1.2, they get improved. Check this out. If I run this as an admin, you can see, oh. In the future, it will be black, okay? In the future, it will be black background. I forgot it wasn't. You have to run the launcher.bat as an admin, because DiskTrim requires admin. What happens is you launch this, and it launches this, the PS1 script. You can just launch the PS1 script yourself if you want as an admin. You don't have to use the bat launcher. I just thought the launcher would make it more convenient. Python requirements. If you don't have Python installed, which I do, obviously, you know. If you don't have Python installed, it will request you to install it yourself. I'm going to add a feature in the future where when you're done, it'll ask you, do you want to uninstall Python, and it will do it for you. Oh, I guess I'm an idiot. But here's DiskTrim. It does not stay on top for some reason, but as you can see, this is DiskTrim 1.2. We got a custom X button, because, you know, that'd be cool like that. Suggestions, which is... we need to fix this. The suggestions don't show up unless your space is below 8.25. I need to bump that up by now. I only have 29 gigs on this drive, and that's not like laziness or anything. That's just like I don't really have the money to upgrade the NVMe in this thing. But do not do this option. In the future, on 1.2, this will be patched. But as it stands, there's an issue where when you run all this, this still says running when it's done. And secondly, the latest release does not have the request for you to send me Cash App money if you want to. But when you run all the stuff, it runs it all in the background through command prompt. That's all this does. This is just clear Windows Update Cache. You can look through the Python script right here. And as you can see down here, as you can see, when it's done, it does this. All selected cleanup tasks completed. If DiskTrim helped, consider supporting the development. And you just send me money through Cash App if you want. I will advise you, if you guys spam me with requests for money, I will turn off my Cash App account. I will disable request, or whatever I can do. I might just change my cache tag. But anyway, this is DiskTrim. The first, this is gonna be the second release. We've went through a lot. Okay, originally it was just a batch file that did everything. You know, it was all in a batch file, which I thought was stupid and sus. You know, honestly, it kind of is. This is the Python app, and this is open source. You can change it, and you can make it an unofficial release. I request of you desperately, if you release this, at least go to the text and make sure it says unofficial instead of officially. So unofficially by your name and whoever's helping you develop it. That's all I ask, okay? That's all I request of you if you want to make a copy of it. And on the GitHub it directly says, do not make this malicious. I will hate you for that. I mean, even the README, it's not in the README. Oh, here it is. But please keep it safe and don't make it malicious or I will find you. I won't actually find you. I'm not crazy like that. I'm not a hacker or anything. I can't do all that. Okay. Can I? Anyway, as you can see, the official releases are here. I'll go ahead and put this in the description if you want to find it. We have 3 releases. We have the latest one, which is through PowerShell. Sooner or later, the visuals will be changed to black instead of blue, so I don't have to say it's ugly. Every update now releases a hash.txt. In the latest releases, the first 2 latest releases, we have a hash.txt. The first ever release does not... Oh, it does have that, actually. I'm stupid. The installer one, I'll tell you to close it and rerun it. Yeah. But anyway, in the future release, you don't have to do all that. It restarts itself. It says, hey, restart me real quick so I can, you know, load path. Just restart the launcher after a few seconds. On a hard drive, you might want to wait more than just 3, but DiskTrim. This is the README. As you can see, any bundled Python, in the future, we're going to add some cool features. I need some motivation. I need somebody to actually use the app, or somebody to look at it at least and say, hey, this is cool or something, or look through the code and say, cool project or something before I'm going to actually spend 3.5 hours trying to figure out why the exe doesn't want to work. But in the future, this thing will run completely from a photo. That's how this is made right now, actually. If I was to take this photo out of the documents from DiskTrim, okay, if I was to move DiskTrim from this document and put it in pictures, say I moved it to pictures. Or not, because it doesn't want to transfer. Hold up, guys, I gotta figure this out. I think it's 3. Alright, I finally got it to move. Taking it out of the DiskTrim folder, there's 2 of the same folder. That's fixed in releases, but as you can see, now it's in the pictures. It's no longer documents, and it will still launch. It'll still launch and work, because I set it up to work from any folder. The only requirement is that you extract the zip file, okay? That is the only requirement. And sooner or later, in the next release, 1.2, which is what I'm making right now, this will no longer constantly set up Python repeatedly. It'll actually detect, hey, you've already done this, do you want to just skip over it and not have to deal with it? And it will just go straight to launching the the app. Okay. And sooner or later, I'm going to rename this from installer.ps1 to launcher.ps1. But as you can see, it doesn't stay on top, which is something I got to figure out why it doesn't stay on top of apps. You got to minimize everything to get to it. But it works. It was made by ChatGPT and me. You know, me and ChatGPT made it. I say ChatGPT like ChatGPT's a human, but you know. Cleanup finished. You got this. This is going to be borderless soon. You know, we're going to get rid of the borders here too. Or try to. DiskTrim helped. Consider supporting development if it did. That's everything. That's the first ever release of DiskTrim. Now, like I said, in the future, I mean, these 2 installers are not owned by me. These are not mine. I don't license these. You can take them and do what you want with them. I can't do anything about that. That's on you. But the installer and all of this is all private as far as I'm concerned. Me and ChatGPT generated this. Well, ChatGPT generated it for me, and I made it as me as possible. So that's everything I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you try out DiskTrim. I'll leave it in the description. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna name this video, am I right? No, but seriously though, I hope you guys try it out. Because, like, I mean, it asks for admin, which I know is sus. You can look through everything you want. Sooner or later, the background will be black, and I'll make it to where you can't just drag it and change the size. It'll be locked to a specific size, so you can't drag it around. And I'll make it more of an application than anything. Sooner or later, we're gonna escape administrative PowerShell. You know, PowerShell just doesn't really like me. Sooner or later, it's gonna be an actual exe or something. But as you can see, the app launches, and it's on top unless you click off of it. Then it just poofs away, and you gotta bring it back. Look. And all this works, but I do not suggest disk cleanup unless you plan to cancel it, because for some reason it runs, and then it runs again, and then it just disappears, and it doesn't update on this. Even if you refresh it, it doesn't update. Oh wait, it actually updated this time. Okay. Sometimes it has a bug. Okay, we're working on bug fixes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out my app, please. I beg of you. And have a great day. I'm going to move this back to where it was so I can use it, continue development. Anyway, peace out, guys.